So what are the common use cases? Well, web APIs and microservices would be one. Also, data processing, file uploads, imagery sizing, real-time notification, chatbot backends, things like that. You can also set it up to do periodic tasks, in other words, cron tasks, where they're able to lie in wait and then launch themselves at any particular time. So what are the challenges with serverless cloud computing? Well, cold start latency is one. Some idle functions take time to spin up, and people notice that there's a latency when using serverless systems versus non-serverless systems. Vendor lock-in would be an issue as well, since you're writing this to a specific cloud provider, because they all have their own proprietary versions of serverless systems. You're ultimately you're actually going to be locked into that particular provider. That doesn't mean you can't port it to another serverless system or another non-serverless system, but it's going to take some time, effort. There's some risk associated with that. Limited execution time, resources per function would be another. You could be allocating too many resources or not enough resources because we're doing it or basically allowing the cloud provider to do it for us. Debugging, monitoring, and testing becomes trickier. In other words, if we're building a serverless system, there's other things that are occurring, and it could be a bit problematic to debug. And then security, shared responsibility between providers and developers can also be a bit more complex with serverless. So what does this all mean?